Hello friends! Welcome to our Thrive unboxing for the month of October. Is it really October? It is, that's why I'm wearing a scarf, because we're in October, the middle of it to be exact. And this is going to be a legit unboxing today, not just a haul. This is, I opened the box, we took out our coffee that we needed, but everything else is still in here. And honestly, I don't even know what processed this month. That is so unlike us. Usually I'm checking our auto ship every single month with Thrive, but this month we were on a trip with my parents and we thought we scheduled it, pushed it out a couple days to process when we got home so that we could check everything and take things off that we didn't need or whatnot. And apparently we didn't change it like we thought we did. So we have what you have in this giant 2.5 foot long, almost box. I don't know if it's 2 feet, 3 feet. It's huge. It's huge. So let's see what's in here. There was a decaf coffee. We love the coffee from Thrive. It is all the single source goodness. It tastes delicious. It's in our freezer. And since our freezer is currently packed, I'm just going to tell you we got that one instead of going and getting it to show you. But you can see how Thrive packs their boxes this way, and they take a lot of great care in making sure that though there's a lot of glass jars and things that frequently are in our orders, they always come intact because they pack well. There we go. Oh, I actually kind of like it in this long box because I can see an overview of what we got, which normally doesn't happen. So the first thing first is some Redmond bentonite clay. Whoops. I got this. Bentonite clay is fantastic, if you don't know, for pulling toxins from the body. So it's really great to use like on bites and on bites and skin issues, and in detox baths and in skin mask and all sorts of things. So we got some bentonite powder. I had some on hand and we ran out, and I had not ordered any in a really, really long time. So I like Redmond. I know that it has been tested. There's not going to be a bunch of garbage in here. Some of the bentonite clays you can get out there, you want to make sure that you're not getting any that has heavy metals and stuff in it, because that kind of defeats the purpose. So bentonite clay. Then we have hubby's go-to shave gel is this Bulldog skincare for men, and it's free of most of the garbage stuff. It does have fragrance in it, which is not ideal for me, but it's much cleaner than the other ones. It works. He uses it. We get it. Okay. Then he also uses this 3-in-1 giant soap because men go through a lot of soap. That's one thing I have learned. He loves to lather. I use all of the Young Living body care products. One of these days, maybe I'll convince him to use some in a foaming hand soap dispenser or something. But right now, it's that. So we've got those things, oops, body care wise. They even divided this, like kind of, not departments, I was gonna say by departments, but the body care was separate from the food. That's kind of funny. Okay. Like I said, we didn't go on here to see what we need or what we don't need. These late July crackers are delicious. They taste like Ritz, or at least what I remember Ritz tasting like. I honestly have not had a Ritz cracker in probably 20 years. So I can't tell you identical side by side, but it's a really good butter cracker. They are mostly clean. We have these on hand in our emergency food supply because in the case of any potential emergency, you want something that's a little comfort food-esque as well as not going to, you know, tear your body down. So we have some of these crackers, and I have to hide them, otherwise they get eaten. Then we have these Jovial organic sourdough crackers. These are fantastic. They are made with einkorn flour. And if you've been watching on this channel before, you know I love me some einkorn flour. So einkorn is the original grain. I am going to be doing, or original wheat, I should say. I'm going to be doing an einkorn video in the not too distant future. I need to get my sourdough starter strong enough to make a couple loaves first before I do that. I have been working with it with sandwich bread and other things, but we had some requests on my last Azure unboxing where I unboxed my einkorn to talk a little bit more about working with einkorn and such like that. So I will be doing a whole video on that coming soon. So if that interests you, be sure you are subscribed to this channel and you hit the bell so you get notified every time a new video goes live, and that way you won't miss it. Okay, so we have the einkorn crackers. These are just really, really good. They're really yummy. They're great on a charcuterie board. And we have 2 boxes of those. We also, on the theme of crackers, we would not have gotten all of these had we processed it, looked at it before processed. Mary's Gone crackers. Mary's Gone are one of my favorites for like charcuterie boards too. They just taste delicious, and they're gluten-free, so they're great to have on hand if you have friends coming over who are gluten-free. Brown rice, quinoa, flax seeds, sesame seeds, and tamari with sea salt. The flavor's delicious in these, as well as the texture. It's gonna be, all 3 of these have extremely different textures. They're all different crackers, right? So you can't say like one's better than the other as far as taste or flavor goes, because they're completely different. This is your butter cracker, this is a sourdough cracker, and these are your seed crackers. So different purposes, different crackers, fantastic. Looks like we are restocking a little bit of our biodynamic spaghetti noodles. These are just biodynamic whole wheat. Would love to have lots and lots and lots of einkorn noodles, but you know, sometimes just a regular basic wheat, it's fine as long as it's harvested well and not sprayed with a bunch of junk. So we have that, and then more paper. Okay, which up next do I unroll? Let's go ahead and unroll some of these. It's a complete surprise. I have an idea of what 2 of these are, and I really don't know what process this was. This could be really fun. Oh, yay! This is exciting because this was out of stock last time. We tried to get this last month. The Thrive Caesar dressing, delicious. It is clean, it is delicious. It is made with MCT oil as the base, not soy oil like so many even organic dressings in the grocery store. If you find them, they have soy oil as the base or canola oil as the base. Yes, it's organic, but it's still soy and canola, which are high in your omega-6 fatty acids, and we already get plenty of omega-6 fatty acids in our diet in the US. We need more 3s, so we need to balance that. But MCT oil is in here as the base. This tastes delicious. Good timing because we still have, I'm looking out my patio window right now as I say this, we still have some of our lettuce to harvest that is growing out on our patio that will be delicious with the Caesar. Okay, then we'll do another bottle and then we'll do some of the easy stuff in between so you don't have to watch me unwrap all of these every time. What is in here? Oh, is this apple cider vinegar? It is apple cider vinegar. That's fun. You never have too much apple cider vinegar on hand, as long as it is raw and unfiltered. Getting this beautiful pile of packaging in front of me. So this is just the Thrive Market organic apple cider vinegar, raw, unfiltered with the mother. That means when you flip it upside down, you can see all of the stuff in the bottom here. I'm actually about to make some of our own apple scrap vinegar, and I have some grape vinegar that is finishing its 2nd ferment and some peach vinegar finishing its 2nd ferment as well, to see how that turns out. But it's good to have the store-bought stuff on hand as well, so many uses. There's medicinal uses for apple cider vinegar, there's skin uses, and I love to throw it in detox baths, and you can clean with it, you make dressings out of it, you know, so many things with the apple cider vinegar. So that's there. Then what teas did we get? We got a whole variety because it's just whatever was on there. So now the trick is going to be finding a place to put all of these boxes because we were not that low on all of these teas. We have hibiscus, English breakfast. All of these are organic. These are the Thrive Market blend. Sancha green, this is delicious. It's a Japanese green tea. I can drink it even without honey, though I like honey in my green tea. It's not bitter at all, it's wonderful. Then Earl Grey, that's good because we're coming up to winter season here soon. Fall in Colorado means we'll get some snow. Organic dandelion root, and Tulsi, turmeric, ginger. So all good teas to have. If you're curious how I rotate some of these teas on my cycle during different phases of my cycle, be sure you check out my cycle syncing videos to see about that. Then we'll do this bag, and we have 2 more jars. I really think this is really fun. I don't know what's in here. Organic ghee. They changed the package on this, I think, but it's still grass-fed ghee. I typically will buy the really giant container from Azure or from Costco, or depending who has the best price at the best time. But again, we didn't edit this order. So we have this. Ghee is wonderful if you have any dairy sensitivities you're working through, but also even if you don't, we use a lot of really good dairy in our home. But ghee has a very high smoke point because it's clarified butter, so the protein's been removed from it. So you can use this in frying things without getting your kitchen all smoky. It's very nice. Then 2 bottles of the organic lime squeeze. Hubby has really enjoyed having these on hand for mixology and doing some different drinks and things, so we'll keep that on hand. We also will use it, throw it in guac and stuff. I feel like we use lemons very, very consistently. Limes are so inconsistent that it's kind of hit or miss if we have them on hand, which is why he enjoys having the lime juice. All right, 2 more items, and we are through the Thrive Market order. Now, if you're not already a Thrive Market customer and you are interested in doing an order, don't be silly like I was. And I just went to desiredmarketcom and signed up without using anybody's referral link. I will pop my referral link for you in, I will pop our referral link for you in the description below. That gets you a discount. So be sure you use it so you get a discount and you don't pay full price. Okay. Then we have mayo. This is avocado oil based mayonnaise. Good timing. I am about out of this, so it's good that this came out. Honestly, with all of the shipping, all of the shipping, food shortage, supply shortages, supply chain craziness right now, I'm not super upset that this order processed the way it did. I'm like, we use all of these things, so it's not a bad idea. The only thing I would have done differently is I would have gotten 2 of these. Oh, this is dented. I may need to tell them that. This guy is pretty dented. Okay, I may send them a message. I have had a packaging issue one other time, and where something did break, and they were fantastic about replacing it for us right away. So I need to let them know this is like real dented. Halfway in here and halfway here. It was in the very corner, so it's likely in transit that happened, but we love this olive oil for our everyday olive oil. So I was gonna say the only thing I'm sad about is I would have done 2 of these, but because we go through a little bit more than 1 a month typically, just over. So I like to have them on hand, plus I like to have some backup because when you're thinking ahead about living prepared and you want to be sure that you're not running out of things, usually if you have good fats on hand, having a variety of different good fats on hand is a good idea. So organic extra virgin olive oil, it's from Greece. I was looking to see, I couldn't remember where it was from. It's sourced from Greece, single origin, so you're not getting it from like 12 different countries, and it just says Mediterranean olive oil, and then it's cut with soy oil and stuff. I've talked about this before on here, but if you have not read the book, I actually haven't read the book, I just know the summary of it, but if you want to read a good book on this,